Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is all about the myths around creating a capsule wardrobe, and I also wanted to give you some of my tips and tricks. I know that there are a lot of women out there who say, I don't want a capsule wardrobe because they think it's too restrictive, they think they won't have enough in their wardrobe to wear, and I wanted to explain why I think that is. And as you'll know by now with me, I do things differently, so I also wanted to explain why I believe that a capsule wardrobe can work for everyone. So if that's something that would interest you, then let's get into the video. So first of all, let's talk about this concept of a capsule wardrobe and why I believe that things have got a little bit distorted around what the original idea of the capsule wardrobe was. Now, the term came about back in the 1980s. There was a lady called Susie Foe, and she had a boutique in London called Wardrobe, and she came up with this idea of creating a collection of mix and match pieces that would all work together and make it easier to get dressed in the morning. Great concept. And from there it's been adopted by stylists, the old style image consultants, people have been trained in how to do it. But I think that things went a little bit wrong along the way, and here's why. Because I think, like a lot of things in this industry, which you'll know that I'm passionate about doing something about, it has become very formulaic. And so that, I think, is why a lot of women think they don't want a capsule wardrobe, because they don't want to be told that they can only have 20 items in their capsule, or they don't want to be told that they must have certain items in there, like a white shirt is one that always gets bandied about, a trench coat, maybe a pair of tailored black trousers. Now, if those aren't things that you wear, what's the point of having them in your capsule wardrobe? And so the way that I look at a capsule wardrobe is very different. And I've been putting them together for many, many years now. You may not know, but about 20 odd years ago, I used to have 2 boutiques. So that was where I really started putting together capsule wardrobes for clients. And actually it would go before that, before I even had the women coming into the shops to buy them. I would actually plan what I was buying for the shops around this capsule wardrobe concept. So when I went out on buying appointments and I would find pieces that I wanted to bring into the shop, I would always be thinking about, I've got those trousers, perhaps they're in a print, what tops are going to go with that, what jackets can I order to go with that, what shoes will go with that, what handbags, what jewellery. So I was always thinking about how I would put outfits together and how I would style pieces within the shop to make it so much easier for women to actually come in and buy complete outfits, and not complete outfits where they're buying 3 pieces from the same brand that the brand have designed to go together, but to make it more creative than that and allow them to perhaps pick a top from that brand and a pair of trousers from that brand and a jacket from that brand. But I would be thinking prior to that, how can I make these pieces mix and match together? And then when the clients come in, I can give them options of how they put those outfits together and help them do that. So that was always my thinking around a capsule wardrobe. And so I've never had this formulaic approach to it, because as you know, I always bang on about this. We are all individuals. I don't believe in telling you what you can and can't wear. I don't believe in saying to you, you must have this in your wardrobe, you must have that colour in your wardrobe. And so I think with a capsule wardrobe, what's happened is it's become very easy for people who do the job that I do to put together a checklist of what a capsule wardrobe should be. And it's not very creative. It doesn't look at the person as an individual and see what they actually need. So when I put a capsule wardrobe together for somebody, the first point of call is them. I look at them and what it is they actually need for their wardrobe. What colours do they want in their wardrobe? What styles do they want in their wardrobe? What's their budget? What is their lifestyle? Because, you know, they might not need a pair of tailored black trousers. They don't work, they spend their life casually. So you have to think about what are the things that are going to work for that person. And actually putting a capsule wardrobe together is not an easy thing to do, because as I say, when I do it, I'm looking for the right colours, I'm looking for the right shapes, I'm looking for things for their lifestyle, I'm looking for things for their budget, and the absolute key thing that I'm looking for are things that work for their personality as well, because I want to make that wardrobe as individual as they are. I don't want them to be going out and wearing the same things as everybody else. That's not doing my job properly. That's just making my life easy, and that's not what they're paying me to do. They're paying me to be creative and create something that is unique to them and that is individual. And so the other thing that I've noticed is I've watched a few videos recently with people talking about capsule wardrobes, and where perhaps they said, oh, you need a 10-item wardrobe or you need a 20-item wardrobe. And very often what they'll say is you need a capsule wardrobe of neutrals, because then everything mixes and matches together. Now, yes, of course you need some neutrals in your wardrobe, and of course I will tell you which neutrals are going to be really useful for you. But I look at that, which is a neutral capsule wardrobe. I've got creams, I've got some of my browns in here, and I've got some navy in here. But it's pretty boring. You know, where's the colour? Where's the fun? Where's the personality? It would be so easy for me to give this to a client and say, there you go, there's your capsule wardrobe. And I'm not talking about those sort of core basics that you need in your wardrobe, which, by the way, again, are different for everyone. You know, not everybody needs a cream shirt. They might be much better in perhaps a soft pink shirt that will go with lots of things in their wardrobe. So even with a core capsule wardrobe where you do want some neutrals in there, which will help you build and be the sort of foundation blocks of a wardrobe, you really want to have things that are right for you, not things that are a formula that make you look like everybody else. So if you're seeing people online saying this is what a capsule wardrobe is, I don't agree with that. This is a capsule wardrobe. This could be a starting point for a capsule wardrobe. But again, as I say, everybody's is going to be different. You might not have any brown in yours. You might not have any navy in yours. You might not have any whites or creams in yours. It is totally individual to you. So if you have started to create your own capsule wardrobe and you've started with this idea of putting together some neutral colours, I want you to now think about, how can I put my personality into this wardrobe? So yes, all these pieces mix and match together, but as I said, there's not a lot of personality in here. There's not a lot of me really in here. There are some touches that are me, because, you know, you've got things like the sort of slightly silky fabrics, which are part of my personality or my style personality. You've got certain shapes, which I really like. But, you know, I could be wearing the same thing as the next person. So start thinking about, how can I put some personality in there? And the first thing I want to do is say, add some colour in. So have a think about, what are your favourite colours? What colours would you love to have in your wardrobe? Of course, it's not always easy to find the colours that you want, and this is why creating a capsule wardrobe isn't a 5-minute job. And of course, when I'm doing one for a client, it can take me a couple of weeks to find all the pieces, because I never look at an item and think that will do. The items have to be perfect for me to include them. Now, of course, sometimes when I send a capsule wardrobe to a client, they will order the item and they'll find that for some reason it doesn't quite work for them. Perhaps the fit's not quite right, or the fabric isn't as nice as we thought it was going to be. And so we do swap items out, but I always make sure that I will hunt around until I find the best that I can before I send a capsule wardrobe out. And as I said, it's got to fit into all those other things. It's got to be the right price for them. I can't be sending them something that's too expensive, which means that they can't buy the rest of the capsule. So it does take some time to do this and really find the items. Of course, I can do it an awful lot quicker than you probably could, because I'm online all the time looking at clothes. I know what colours different brands have got. I know what their price points are. I know what fabrics they use. So it does make it an awful lot quicker for me to do it. But so the first thing to do is start thinking about what colours can I bring into my wardrobe. Now, if we have a look at this one that I've got here, immediately if I bring in a colour, and I'm bringing in this sort of lovely crushed strawberry colour, which actually works for quite a lot of people because it's not too bright. It's actually, on camera it might look a bit brighter than it is. It's actually quite a nice sort of muted colour. But as soon as I bring this in, I can start mixing it with the browns. It looks lovely with them. It looks lovely with navy as well. And of course it really looks great and fresh with those cream and white colours as well. So once I've got one colour in there, I can then start to build on that. Now I have got a print in here, which is a navy and white, so it's still keeping it quite neutral. But what I'm going to do now is bring in another print. I'm bringing in a print that's got navy in it, but it has also got that sort of strawberry pink in it as well. So straight away it goes with the trousers that I've included in there, and it goes with the sort of cream and white pieces as well, and it goes with the navy trousers that I've already got in there. And by bringing in a print, we can then also start to bring in some other colours as well. So I could expand this capsule now by bringing in some of this blue that's in here. I could expand it by even bringing in some of the orange that's in there. But I'm actually going to bring in a lighter pink as well, because I can then wear that shirt open with that little vest underneath. Of course this goes with my navy. I really like this sort of pink with the chocolate brown as well. It works with the whites and neutrals. So hopefully you're starting to see that by just bringing in, starting with the pink, adding a print, I'm really starting to expand this wardrobe. And what this does, I believe, where people say that it's much more versatile to have a neutral capsule wardrobe, I don't agree with that. I actually think this is much more versatile because we can create far more outfits with this. We can go so much further by having a print in there that we can start picking out the colours of the print. We can use those colours of the prints for accessories to add a little bit of spice to the outfits as well. And then by bringing in another print, again, this is a top that I've had for absolutely years. It's got some of that pink in it. It's got a little bit of brown in it. And it's also got this burgundy in it. So again, this goes with everything that I've got here. It goes with that lovely softer brown, so I could wear that underneath it. Those two pieces together with the pink trousers work really nicely as well. And then we can start bringing in that burgundy into the capsule as well. So I've done that with a linen shirt, and you can see we're really starting to expand this and just make it much more interesting and exciting now. The burgundy and the pink are beautiful together. The burgundy and the navy are lovely together. The burgundy with the navy and white are great. I wouldn't necessarily wear this shirt with this skirt, but just to show you that again, those colours work really nicely together. And so again, we can start expanding on the accessories. We can bring in some pieces that have got the pinks and the burgundies in them. And you can start looking out for pieces that pull those colours together. So this necklace, it brings in the pink and the burgundy. So we're starting to get a wardrobe now which I think is a lot more versatile. It's a lot more interesting. It's got a lot more personality in it, and we can keep expanding from there. So again, I could bring in another pair of print trousers that have got the burgundy in them. They've got a faint hint of the pink in them. They've got a neutral in there. So again, they work with all the creams. They work with the burgundy. I could put the little pink vest top with the trousers and then wear the shirt open as a jacket. And what you're actually seeing coming together here is the start of my summer capsule wardrobe, which does have a lot of pieces in it that I already had, but does have some new pieces in it as well. As an example, this t-shirt again I've had for quite a long time, but it goes beautifully with the pink trousers, and those two pieces together. I can pop the navy cardigan over the top of it. I can put the white jacket over the top of it. I can pop the necklace on it. So equally a scarf that I've had again for quite a few years. This was from one of our capsule accessories collections. And it starts to then pull it together, bringing in the white again, which then means I could put the white jacket with it. So hopefully you're starting to see what I mean about creating a wardrobe that gives you endless possibilities now. And all I've done is I've added the pink, I've added the burgundy, and I've added a couple of prints, and I've just made it into a much more interesting capsule wardrobe that says me, because you know I love a print trouser. You know I love a necklace that's got a little bit of drama to it. And so by hunting around to find those few pieces, I've turned this into a capsule wardrobe that is uniquely me. It's something that I'm going to feel confident and happy wearing. It's something that I'm going to find so much more inspiring than those, to be quite fair, boring neutrals at the beginning. Now, I say that, I shouldn't say that, because neutrals might be your style personality, but even if they are, I would still encourage you to add some colouring to give your wardrobe that little bit more personality for you, a bit more uniqueness for you. And maybe it is that you have a neutral print in there. So do think about how you can really make this wardrobe unique and personalised to you. And please don't fit into a formula, because we deserve better than that. We are all unique individuals. Now, I have just updated my capsule wardrobe service on my website. So if it's something that you would be interested in me doing for you, as I say, it will probably take me a lot less time than it will take you. And it is something that I really do know what I'm doing. I've done hundreds of these. I'm going to pop some pictures in at the end of some of the capsules that I've created, so you can get some idea about how everyone is individual. So if you want to kind of nose into past clients' wardrobes, I will put some pictures in to show you some of those. So I have updated my capsule wardrobe service. Included in the seasonal capsule wardrobe, you get a mood board and you get your style keywords, which I've talked about in previous videos, so that I know that I'm on the right track. We also have a getting to know you either Zoom meeting, or we can do it by email and questionnaire if you prefer. And then once we've done that and I really understand what it is you're looking for, and I get to know you, I can start to create this for you as well. There is also a holiday capsule wardrobe service, whether you're going for 1 week or 2 weeks. It includes swimwear if you need it. It includes day and evening wear as well. And then there's also a smaller service, which is just finding a couple of outfits for you. And so if you've got an event that you're going to and you're really struggling with finding something to wear, then please do let me help you. That can include everything from accessories and hat and jewellery to the complete outfit. And I give you a couple of options so that you've got choices. So if that's something that would interest you, I will leave a link down in the description box. If you've got any questions, then please do let me know. And let me know what your feelings are about a capsule wardrobe. I'd love to know, because It is something that I have been doing, as I say, for about the last 20 years. It's something that I love doing. It's one of those things which, you know, when people say to you, you don't realise that this is difficult for other people to do because you find it so easy to do. And that's the case with me. I love doing this. I find it easy to do. It's where my creativity comes in. So if you would like my help with that, then please do get in touch. Other than that, I hope you liked this video. I hope it's given you a little bit of inspiration. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.